Jesus died and Jesus rose from the dead. Mary Magdalene had found his tomb empty. 2 angels appeared to Mary and told her, "Jesus is not here. He has risen. Remember how he told you he would rise." Mary and the women with her had to tell Jesus' disciples and followers what had happened. But the disciples didn't believe the strange story. Later that day, 2 of Jesus' followers were walking to Emmaus, a village near Jerusalem. As they went, they talked about everything that had happened. Jesus showed up, but God made it so the followers didn't recognize him. Jesus asked them what they were talking about. They were sad that Jesus had died. And one of them, named Cleopas, said, "Are you the only person visiting Jerusalem who doesn't know? Don't you know about the things that have happened there in the last few days?" Of course, Jesus knew, but he asked them anyway. What things? They told how they had hoped Jesus would free Israel from the Romans, and that they were confused when Jesus was handed over to die on the cross. They also told him about the first-hand reports of the tomb being empty. Jesus had a surprising response. He said, "How foolish you are! How long it takes you to believe all that the prophets said." Then he explained the scriptures to them. He helped them understand the words that Moses and the prophets had written about him so long ago. As they got closer to Emmaus, they invited Jesus to stay with them and share a meal. At the table, Jesus took some bread and gave thanks to God. Then he broke the bread, and as he passed it out to his followers, they finally recognized him. They knew they were looking at the risen Jesus. What an amazing surprise! Then he disappeared. Now the 2 followers understood why their hearts had felt warm with excitement as Jesus spoke to them on the road. They returned to Jerusalem right away. When they got there, they found out that Peter, one of Jesus' disciples, had seen Jesus too. They told the disciples and the others with them what had happened. Jesus was alive. Well, if any of them were feeling left out, they didn't for long, because Jesus suddenly appeared with a message of peace. They were terrified. Was Jesus really alive, or was he a ghost? Then Jesus showed them the wounds in his hands and feet that he got on the cross. He invited them to touch him and see that he really had a body and bones. He even asked for some food. Nope, not a ghost at all. He was alive. What an awesome surprise. Jesus helped them understand that what had happened to him had been written about many years before by different prophets. Now, his followers can share Jesus' name with others so people from all over the world can be set free from sin and forgiven. God's love for the world is not too good to be true. It's real, and Jesus is alive. Jesus surprises us.